to always be down the halls with, with somebody or other, and hardly ever in class.
High school was not a challenging time for me, and it was not socially a lot of fun for me. I was really into acting and really into trying to find work and really into trying to get better as an actor.
Midway through his senior year, he said goodbye to Burnaby Central High School with his parents' consent.
They're very work-oriented people. If I had a job and I was being paid for it, and it's what I did, then there is no time, no sense wasting time in trigonometry. It just doesn't apply, so get out and go do it.
Alex, I hope my being chosen valedictorian isn't going to affect our relationship.
Oh, no. No, no, of course not. Don't be silly. Smarty pants.
How did this Canadian high school dropout become the high school know-it-all Alex P. Keaton, who made Michael J. Fox a star?
Would you do something you knew was wrong?
When you start to get into really ridiculous amounts of success, it's good for your own mental health to sit back and go, at some point along the line, I won a lottery, Somewhere along the line, I bought the lucky ticket, and let's not fool ourselves.
But luck is only part of the secret of Michael's success. No one knows him better than Gary David Goldberg, the creator of Family Ties. This is stage 24 on the Paramount lot. For 7 years, Michael's home away from home.
To understand Michael Fox, you really go back to Bill Fox and Phyllis Fox, his parents, and you go back to this wonderful, engaging, energetic, kind of brawling, in the best sense of the word, Fox family. And Bill and Phyllis, they raised a good boy.
Gary David Goldberg described your family as a big, brawling family in the best sense of the word.
Brawling?
Yeah.
Well, there's not one of us over 5'7", so we don't brawl too much.
His work was strong, it was clear, and it was very full. He was the first one to work, he was the last one to go home.
Why did that attitude about work come from his home?
Bill would always say to me, is he giving you any trouble? I said, no, he's okay, Bill. Because, if he gets out of line, let me know. We'll take care of him. And every year I kept saying, Bill, he's big now. Bill, he's bigger than both of us. Just leave him alone.
I'm going to read your thoughts.
Back to the Future made Michael a movie star. To date, this film and its 2 sequels have earned nearly $1 billion worldwide. Michael is now a bona fide all-American success story.
Doc, I'm from the future.
But of course, Michael is Canadian. So we flew north over the spectacular Cascade Range in Washington and crossed the Canadian border to visit his mother outside Vancouver, British Columbia.
Right from when he was just a toddler, he was very tiny, and I think people were amazed at the words that came out of him because he was so small they didn't expect him to be talking.
Born in Edmonton, Alberta, Michael is the 4th of the 5 children of Phyllis and Bill Fox, a Canadian Army sergeant who passed away a year ago. The family moved 5 times before Michael was 10.
That's not an uncommon pattern, is it, for an actor to reveal, I was an Army brat?
No, I think there's a lot of us. You're a chameleon of sorts because you have all these different environments and you don't know how much time you have to go in and adapt. So you become very quick to either crave and get acceptance or deal with not being accepted and just setting your own course.
Well, Rookie, doesn't your grandfather get a kiss?
Men don't kiss. They shake hands.
Letters from Frank, an American TV movie with Art Carney and Maureen Stapleton, was a turning point. Tony Howard, a William Morris agent, gave Michael some advice.
You have got to move to Los Angeles. You're a wonderful actor. There's going to be incredible opportunities for you.
Also, I had this great thing because I looked, 14 and I was 18 and there were very strict child labor laws in the States. And I thought, this is my chance. I mean, I might as well make a break for it.
And you felt at 18 secure enough to leave?
Yeah, well, my father drove me to California. It was saying, okay, don't get me wrong, it wasn't just completely like, yeah, whatever you want. It was like, okay, I'll drive your ass to California, and I'll help you find an agent. The rest is up to you.
He got off to a quick start, getting bit parts in several shows, and then a role in a series, Palmerstown, USA, which was quickly canceled.
Dang thing can't get it to stick.
His fledgling career was sputtering to a stall.
I was, at that point, really desperate financially, and and in every other way.
What is the real story about how you got the Family Ties job?
I read the script and knew that the part was for me. And I went in and I was completely full of confidence and I did it. And it was just the most blasé, indifferent reaction.
You know, I was desperately searching for the person to play Alex. And I was sure it wasn't him. Mm-hmm. And I'm always right on these things, Jane. I don't know.
And the casting director, Judith Weiner, really fought for about a month with Gary to let me go back in.
And I just thought he was perfect for the part. Unfortunately, Gary didn't.
Okay, you thought he was perfect for the part. You went to Gary thinking he's perfect for the
Yes.
part. And what did Gary say?
Not the right kid for us.
She said, will you see Michael Fox one more time? I said, okay, but just for you. I know he's not the guy. Comes in again, and he reads, and he's fabulous. And I turned to Judith, and I said, why didn't you tell me about him?
Michael J. Fox!
What makes Michael J. Fox such a winning actor? What about that luck factor?
Do you feel charmed?
Very much so. I'm so lucky that if I say, well, there'll be a parking spot in front of the bank, there'll be a parking spot in front of the bank. You know, I'm just, like, lucky that way.
Some call that intuition. On location for Fox's next movie, Doc Hollywood, Scottish director Michael Caton Jones told me exactly the same thing I'd heard from Gary David Goldberg. Michael can read minds.
I don't actually have to finish my sentences a lot of the time with him. You know, I'll get half of it out, and he'll go, yeah, I mean, we know what we're thinking, which is quite neat. It's quite good fun.
Michael J. Fox was lucky to be born talented and small, and he made both an asset. He was blessed with a supportive family that encouraged him to work hard and take chances. And in the mix and magic that gives some opportunities and not others, Michael J. Fox made it in America. Now there's a first-generation Fox, made in America. Sam, his son, with actress Tracy Pollan, Fox's wife of 3 years.
Will the luck extend another generation?
Probably. I'll tell you, he's full of it. He's going to be a big kid, I think. He's tall, which is really funny because I keep seeing, you know, him at 10 and me saying, you know, get your bike off the line, and him saying, yo, you get the bike off the line. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
What if he hadn't been short? Michael says he'd probably be just another tall guy working for his brother's construction company.